I'm Anil Kumar, and in this particular video, we'll consider a very important application of finding height when the measurements are done from 2 points for angle of elevation. So what we are really looking into is how to find height of an object by measuring angle of elevation from two different points which are x distance apart. Now, I have a couple of videos on this topic. In this particular case, we are taking these 2 points. These are the 2 points which are x units apart, right? And we have found angle of elevation from these 2 points. The idea is to find height. And we are considering the 2 points on the same side. So in this particular case, we are using on the same side. So here, let us say this is a flagpole, for example, and we are measuring the angle of elevation to top of the flagpole. Let us say, let's call this point as F, and let's call this as O. Now let us say we are given that the angle A is equal to 30 degrees, for example, and we are given that angle B is 50 degrees, and we are also given that the side distance between A and B, that is x, is, let us say, 20 meters. And the question is to find height. Let us say that is the question. How are you going to do this question? Okay. Now this is what we are going to consider in this particular video. Now there is an alternate solution where we can use sine law, but I'll provide you a link for that. Most of the students who are working with right triangles, they haven't learned about sine law. So, but if you are looking into acute angle triangles, you have learned sine law and you can apply it also. So we'll see how to also solve similar questions using sine law in another video, for which also I'll provide a link. Now let us provide a general solution, so that, because this is a huge application, so I'll provide you with a general solution and then we'll find the solution for these values. Let's begin by tan ratio. Since we want height and we are given distance and angle, so opposite side is height, adjacent side is the distance. So what I have assumed here is, let the distance from the foot of the flagpole to point B be y, and we know A and B are x units, x meters in this case, apart. So what is tan of A? So we can write tan of A is height over AO, and since I have used x and y as my values, so I'll write x plus y. Okay. So what is tan of B now? Tan of B will be h over y. Correct. If I find ratio of tan B over tan A, what do I get? Tan B over tan A will be h over y divided by h over x plus y. Correct. So that gives me x plus y over y. So this is tan B over tan A. Now since the angles are known to us, we know this ratio. So we have equation with x and y. From here we also know what x is, and so we can find y. Correct. So I hope that is very clear. Now we'll solve for y, get a general formula, and then from there we will move forward. So let's cross multiply first here. So we get y times tan of B is equals to x plus y times tan of A. Now we'll solve this equation bringing y terms together. So we have y times tan of A. Bringing this term to the left side, we get minus, this was B, I'm sorry, B minus x tan A. I have to take the y term, so let me write y tan A equals to x tan A. I'll keep on the right side. Okay, so I kind of mixed up. Anyway, so what we did is we expanded this. So let me expand it here first. So we get x tan A plus y tan A. We have y tan B. Okay, now it's clear, right? So first expand and then bring the y terms together, then it becomes minus y tan B minus y tan A. Now from this we can take y common, so we get tan B minus tan A equals to x times tan A, right? So y is equals to x times tan A divided by tan B minus tan A. Perfect. So that is how you actually solve these kinds of questions. Now here is a general formula which you can always use, right? Now let us just substitute these values and find what y is. Well, before that we really need to find what h is. So let me write general formula for h. Now from here we know h is equals to y times tan b, right? Y times tan b. Since y is all this, h will be x tan A. So I'm writing y and then multiplying this by tan B. So I get x tan A, tan B, correct, divided by tan B minus tan A. Perfect. So we get the height in terms of the known things for us. Good job. So let's find the height now using these given values. So we know x is given to us as 20 meters. Let me write this as 20. Tan of A, tan of angle A is 30 degrees, times tan of B, which is 50 degrees, divided by tan B. So tan B is 50 degrees minus tan A, which is 30 degrees, correct? So we can use the calculator and find this answer. So we get 20 times tan of 30 times tan of 50 equals to, divided by, within brackets, tan 50 minus tan 30, bracket close, equal to. So we get height as 22.397, correct? So you can round it to 22.4 meters. So that is how you can find height. You can also find distance from this to this also using this formula. But I hope you get the concept, right? So that is kind of a general formula which you can use. If the values are given to you and you don't want to use the general formula, you can begin by saying tan of 30 degrees is equals to h over x is 20, so 20 plus y, right? And then do the needful. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.